Hello, I am Alberto and we're here today with a lesson of hot licks, shredding licks on the electric guitar, which has been my main guitar for a long time before I discovered the beauty of acoustic guitar. And there is going to be some pentatonics, some arpeggios, some diatonic scales, a few licks, and the techniques we will cover are sweep picking, alternate picking, some hybrid picking, hammer-on and pull-offs, and we will have a lot of exercises. Most of them sound like exercises if you take them by themselves, but there are two schools of thought. The first one is to learn lines, lots of lines, and this is usually the jazz approach. The other approach, which I'm more familiar with being a rock guy, is to learn repetitive patterns and scales that you will end up patching together small bits of each of those samples to obtain your phrasing. So you build up vocabulary word after word, and then in the end you have many words to use and you can combine them as sentences making music. But before we start, let's just check that we are in tune. I'm in standard tuning, standard pitch, and this is my low E. This first lick is a combination of hammer-ons, pull-offs, and picking. I played it in different positions, but it's basically one cell that you can apply to multiple shapes. This is the cell. So what I'm doing is I'm starting with a downstroke, then I hammer on another downstroke and an upstroke, pull off, downstroke, pull off. The picking might seem unnatural, but it comes natural for me. And what I always recommend my students is to use something that works for you. If you find that something that is uncommon is really working for your playing, just use it. There's no problem. There's no right way to do things. This one goes like this, and I'm happy with it, even if the picking is not conventional. I should mention that we are at the 5th fret using the A minor pentatonic we all know, but just a little bit of it, just the two strings in the middle, the D and the G string. This little cell, you can move it around. You can do it here, or you can even try a stretch and go to the 10th fret and use a wider pentatonic where you have A, C, D, and G. So you're covering a bit more territory. And you can also try some string skipping. But let me play all these variations for you very slow on the split screen. Okay, this is a simple one, and it's both going down and going up. So we start on a E string, the high E string, and we do this: downstroke, pull off, upstroke, pull off, upstroke, pull off. It's not really a sweep, the second and the third upstrokes. It's just two separate movements. As I often do, I use a downstroke for the stronger accent. Then you just take this piece of information and just move it up the strings. And of course I'm using the usual A minor pentatonic of the 5th fret. But you could use it with a different one, like an A minor pentatonic at the 12th fret. And then you can go up instead of going down. So this is going to be the little pattern, which I should mention is just playing 6 notes, then going up a string and doing it again. That's how the pattern is constructed. So I was saying about the picking. This time we go downstroke, downstroke, down, up. So the last note will be picked. This gives it a little bit more strength, as you can see. I'm doing down, hammer on, down, hammer on, down, up. And then I start again. Down, hammer on, down, hammer on, down, up. So. But now let me play it all together very slow on the split screen.